Hey guys, Cora's back, and welcome to part 3 of the Outlast Insane series. Is there a battery down here? No. In this part, I'm hoping to get through both the courtyard and the female ward portions of the game. But that can all change depending on if I die a lot in these next two sections. I don't think I will suffer a lot in the courtyard. There's really not that many chase sequences, but who knows what will happen. I have an interesting topic to talk about for this video, and that is Nintendo. So, from my point of view, it's been about a week and a half before, since the Nintendo Direct that showed off the Switch 2. And I'll admit, I'm not really a big Nintendo guy. Not because I don't like, I've played on the 3DS, I played the Wii U, but I loved the games that came out on the Switch, but I didn't really play them a lot. I wasn't a big Switch fan. And I wasn't, before this Direct happened, I didn't really have a notion of purchasing a Switch 2. And even just because, again, I don't really play a lot on it, and even when it comes to the multiplayer games like Mario Party, I don't have a solid group that plays it a lot to consider it being a purchase. But then the Direct happened, and obviously they showed a From Software game, Duskborn, Duskblood. I think it's either Duskborn or Duskblood. Anyway, they showed it off, and I was like, okay, it's a From Software game, and will I really get a Switch for this game alone? And the truth is, no, I'm still not planning on getting Switch. But I think when it does go on sale, I will purchase a Switch 2. But the fact that Switch 2 is going to cost $50 less than a PS5 and Xbox Series X is crazy. Damn, I just took that. The thing in the dark. God help me, I think I've seen the Wall Rider. Now I think there's only one more thing left in this section, so that's good. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the price hike for the Switch 2. I forget what Switch 1 cost. It was definitely between $350 or $400. You can put in the comments what the actual price was. But yeah, I do not like that price hike. I understand why it needs to happen, because you know it's a newer console, but again, for a Switch, I don't think $450 should be priced. And then we are entering $80 and $90 games, and I also think that should not be a thing that Nintendo's doing it, because it's setting a bad precedent for future games. For example, COD, like, knowing them, I don't think it would happen this next COD with the BO2 sequel, but COD 2026, if Mario Kart Mario Kart World, I think, does well, they will definitely be hiking their price up. Now, obviously there are some games I think could do with $80, $90, but that's because of the quality of the game. For example, I don't want it to be a thing, but if GTA 6 came out and it was $80, $90, even $100, even though I would be like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, the game should not be worth this much. There is a lot of content with There's a lot of content with GTA, at least with GTA 5 there's a lot of content that, like, when it came out at, I think, $60, it was definitely worth more than that price. So, that I can understand if they go the $80, $90 route. Mario Kart World, I really don't understand. I don't get it. And if you are a Nintendo lover watching this, and if you can explain to me why that is worth the price without being like tariffs are the reason causing it, or just stuff in the world is the reason why we have this much of a price hike for games.
They're everywhere.
This is probably the first time I've had to hide doing this part. Okay, well, that was unexpected because I thought you could use those to hide in. I guess you can't. Well, I'm pretty sure I just got a checkpoint, right? I did just get a checkpoint. But, yeah. Like I was saying, if you can give me a solid reason in the comments as to why the Switch 2 should be priced that high, then not the Switch, the Mario Kart. I can see why the Switch 2 is priced out. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going all into this section? I usually don't fuck up this section that much, and I killed myself. Oh no, never mind. Damn, I barely escaped that. Yeah, but if you can give me a good reason why Mario Kart World is $80 and $90 physical, then hell, I will respect that. If it's not saying about the actual world, if it's saying about, like, I understand that it's caused because of what's going on in the world right now, but I still don't think it should be priced that way. Okay, guys, looks like we're about to be finished with the courtyard section. So they get past this part, and then we should be good. Whenever I do this part, I always think, you know, maybe I can just sneak past him, but in my experience, you cannot beat him to the floor in time. If this is Outlast 2, probably, because you can slide in that game. You definitely can't in this one. Okay. And we just need this last note. Okay, there we go. And that is it for the courtyard section. Don't drink the water. So much blood in the water, I can smell it, like putting a penny in your mouth when you were a kid. The whispers are making more sense. I'm looking for static. It's like an itch. I don't think I really put a penny in my mouth as a kid. So, interesting analogy. It's probably true, but what can I say? And we got another battery. Let's go. So yeah, I'm glad you could join me for my TED Talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. It's crazy though that we're finally getting close to entering the next console era. Probably in the next 2 years, 2027, I think we should be getting the new consoles.
You saw the wall rider, didn't you? You're beginning to understand, but not yet. Even Abraham had to cast his eyes to the ground. But soon, this way, revelation is at hand.
But yeah, 2027 should be when we get the next console generation. Now, I'm really not worried when it comes to next consoles. I'm not worried about Xbox per se because they have backwards compatible. They So, and they have Game Pass. Well, mainly backwards compatible, because every time a new console generation happens, I'm worried about sorry about that. I apologize because a guy was coming in. I don't know why actually. I'll be real. Let's see. The sound in the machine. The sound in the machine, like the sound in my head when the Wall Rider appeared. I blink and I see static, something else, something oily and dark, descending behind my eyelids, watching me with organs I can't imagine. But the sound is coming from the machine too, from inside the walls. I know that sound. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. So, is there a document in here? I have a guide up to look for the documents in this section, but it doesn't really give me a clear picture of where it could be. God, the atmosphere in this game is always so spot on. There's the thing over there, right? Okay. Alright, so yeah, like... Oh, do I go this way? Do I have to go this way? I should check. Ah, well, documents this way, so that's good. So that's where the document was. Let's see. Document number 20, I think, maybe? Okay, so with that document done, now I can start talking again. So yeah, when it comes to the next console generations, I'm not worried about Xbox because they have the backwards compatibility thing, and I love that because it allows me to play games from the previous generations that I didn't have time to play, and it makes doing this easier. But for the love of God, I love PlayStation a lot, but backwards compatible they just don't know how to do it. Aren't I supposed to get a note here? Oh, there we go. No safe place. A dead body at the bottom of the elevator shaft, surrounded by food. He barricaded himself in someplace safe. Someplace nobody could reach him. It didn't work. Like, oh, another battery. Let's go. Okay, there we go. So, like I was saying, PlayStation does not know how to do backwards compatible. Yes, you have PlayStation Now, or now it's PlayStation Plus Premium Extra, and you can play all the old God of War games, all the old Ratchet Clanks, even like Batman Arkham Origins, like every type of game you would have on the PS3 and PS2. Like, that's good. That is really good. The only issue is you can't purchase anything. You can't purchase any of the DLCs for those games. And that is a problem for me who likes playing everything a game has to offer. For example, when I was going through Arkham Origins a while back, I couldn't do either Initiation Old or Cold Blood, Dark, no, Cold Heart. I couldn't do either of that without buying a PlayStation 3, which is not cheap, and purchasing the 2 DLCs on the store. I'm hoping this isn't going to happen, but the PlayStation 3 Marketplace is still open. And back when the Xbox 360 Marketplace was open, you could purchase games and DLC from the Xbox One. or Xbox Series S or X. So I'm hoping when the PS7 or PS6 I would say comes out that we get a true backwards compatibility run. Wait, this one is never my easiest one to do, I will say. There's a lot of timing that comes in this next section, and I know that was not a clean cut to his speaking, but this one is a very tough one for me. So let's see if I still have it in me. So this is gonna be another section where I just primarily talk about how to do this, because this is a tough section to get through. But with my help, you should be able to get through it. So first thing you want to do is this. You want to enter this room. Don't mind him. I don't think there's anything in this room compared to the others, but look around just in case. Depending on your difficulty, there may be a battery, but if not, what you want to do is pick up the first fuse. That guy's gonna start running at you with a thing, but he's not the threat. Then you want to go over here, pick up this battery, and then, yep. And at that point, that guy will run out of the room, and you just want to wait till he gets over here. Until he gets over here. What are you doing? Get over here. Okay. Well, again, that maybe it's because I went for the battery first. Maybe we should just wait to go for the battery. But eventually, he should jump over this way. Yep, there we go. You wait for him to go past. You jump over, get through here, and you pick up the next fuse. And now you're going to play a game of running in a circle. Because the guy should come back. Yeah, there is. The guy is coming back. And what we want to do is we want to stay right here behind this desk. There he is, okay. And maybe get him yep, we got him attracted. Chase run, so you run over here and you wanna close this door. Let's go give him a second to break it down. Then you run over here. Back through the way you came. Jump through here. The whole way over here. And you pick up the last fuse, and then you hide in this bed. Because he will be, because now he'll come the whole way back here. Now in the meantime, while we wait for him, let's see, what else to talk about? Last episode I talked about Marathon, this episode I talked about the Switch. What is also relevant in today's news with gaming? Damn, I need to fill my water up. I'll do that after I finish up this part. Oh, no, that's not really relevant, that's more past news. But you know, it's news. Since I did bring up the next year's COD being the BO2 sequel. Just about like a week ago, the Shattered Veil Zombies map dropped, and I've been loving it. I think it's way better than Tomb. I still haven't beat the Easter egg yet, but close this. Good shit. Now let's run away. And just like that, we jump through this again. We insert all three fuses. We press it. And since I know it's gonna fall, I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to go back the way I came. I hope that didn't fuck things up. So yeah, like I was saying, the Shattered Fail just dropped about a week ago, and I'm loving it. It's definitely one of the better zombies maps we've had for this game. The Tomb was alright, but it was supposed to be the Origins, like, the Origins, what's the word? I always blank on it when I'm thinking about it. The Origin Successor. It's supposed to be the Origin Successor, and it didn't really feel like an Origin Successor, you know? I just walked on water there. But yeah, but the Shattered Fail, I'm loving it. I love the Ray Gun Mark II again. I can't wait for Season 3 Reloaded, when the Ray Gun Mark II comes back in all the previous maps, because I'm curious to see how that will affect balance with, against the enemies. Then we have Wonderwaff. It's a great high round weapon, just like it was in the past. And of course, we have the Fable double tap coming back. And my god, I love double tap so much. I missed it, and in this game it's needed. Cold War, and especially BO6, they have this terrible issue of making the zombies just so bullet spongy that I'm very glad for them fixing this. One didn't think that happened. Okay, I think I'm safe right now. Oh, there's another battery. That's good. I was about to run out. But yeah, Shattered Fail is good. Double tapping back is great. There being not a lot of boss zombies makes the experience so much better. But oh my god, I hope this happens in the BO2 Zero, because I know there's a classic mode that people have been talking about coming back and making the game more like classic zombies. But they need to, like, I understand you can have all the perks now. I love that. But them raising the price after you purchase a perk is one of the worst things ever. Like, just, I understand, you know, you don't want everything to be cheap, but like, I would love set perk prices back. Having set perk prices back would make life so much easier. Probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know if I come back in this room later. Cause like 2,500 to 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,500, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, and 7,500 as the final price for all the remainder perks is not a good system. Like, having all the perks is nice, but I would prefer to just have four perks and have a set price, because it's not it's so expensive to buy anything. Like, you really can't get everything in the game without doing gobblegums, or without that's documented, right? Or without like just using gobblegums or going for high rounds. Like, without, it's very tough. It's just very tough, I should say. And I don't like it. So please, BO2 sequel, I would love for you to fix it. Oh, and like this should be the last one we need for this section, which is great. Lies. I recognize the handwriting. Father Morin killed a man here. Are the lies he's talking about all the files missing from these boxes? The facts, the records, they look like government agency material. At least 30 years old, probably older. I started thinking MK Ultra, CIA, mind control. The buzzing won't stop. Alright, good thing we're done with this section now, so now we can just play. But yeah, so I'm hoping that they bring back the old... They don't need to bring back the old perk system. I mean, not the old point system. I'm fine with the new point system, even if it's annoying, but please make things cheaper. If you don't want to make things cheaper, do bring back the old point system, because you do not gain a lot of money play BO6 Zombies. If you could tell by how passionate I am about it, I love zombies a lot. There's something I would love to do with zombies on this channel, but if it happens, it's gonna happen very deep into my YouTube career, because I want to make it like a whole spectacle, and I'm very excited to share that with you at one point in the future. Okay, we go this way now, right? No, we don't go this way. We go here. Or another one of my favorite parts in this game, where you lose your camera. I don't know if they had this in Outlast 2, but I wish they did. If they do, then it's not memorable, but losing your camera right now is one of the craziest thing ever, because the entire time you have it with you, and then just like that, look, it falls in a hole. Yep. So, time to go get the camcorder. I think this is the last section though. After we get the camcorder, I think this basically wraps up this portion of the game. I may be wrong, who knows. But yeah, I do really enjoy this portion, because you can't tell what's going on around you. You don't know if anyone's watching you. You're just going based on the environment. Could be anyone, anywhere. And I think this section does a really good job showing it when you eventually do pick up the camera and you are surrounded. Why was that guy highlighted red? That may have just been me missing something, but... or misreading. Misvisualizing something, I should say. Damn, this really is a big asylum. I think we only explore like a small percentage of it. But yeah, here we go. We go over here now. And then, oh. Am I okay? Do I have to go this way? Yeah, I did have to go that way, okay. And then immediately pick it up, find out it's broken. Oh, but we turn around and the entire room is filled with people. Could have locked the door, would have made life easier, but it's fine. Oh. Well, wait, never mind. I almost messed that up, but just like that, we are on our way to finishing up this game. These last two sections are just a lot of lore dumping. It's cool, but I don't think there's really that many chase sequences left that are very dangerous. Yeah, but who knows, something could happen. But it's better to happen now when I'm not doing insane mode. Is that battery? No. I just jump, right? Yeah. There, here we are. I think, oh, okay. And then drop. Could you make that jump? Someone Tell me in the comments if you could have made that jump.
Only one way out. Only one way.
Oh, yeah, never mind. There is one more section that is very could fuck up my insane run. And it's this next Chris Walker section that we're about to get. However, we are going to save this section for the next video. So, thank you guys again for watching me on my journey to completing the Outlast Platinum Series. Or well, at least completing the first game, I should say. But, thank you all again. And then until next time, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, Corvus out.